In 2009, J.J. Abrams blew our skeptical, cynical minds with his first kick at the can with Star Trek. Can he do it again with Star Trek Into Darkness? We looked at it on Blu-ray.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Spock, we're talking about your life!
And I do think that everyone needs to see this movie, and no, it doesn't have the same splash and surprise that the first film had. And there are lots of moments in it that I think just ring false as a film. And I do worry that Star Trek is off track, and I'm worried that Star Wars is going to get off track now. But, you know, that's a whole other discussion for another time.
No, that's the discussion we're having right now. Yes, we are.
Shall we begin?
I don't like this movie in particular, which makes it hard for me to recommend this as a Blu-ray.
This is a dumb movie.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a huge Star Trek fan, but JJ made me more of one with the last movie. And this movie just sort of picks all of the famous beats that all of us know about Star Trek and just recycles them with a little bit of glossy special effects overkill.
So the movie is bad, we've established that, but the Blu-ray is also bad, and Paramount has done something really insidious here. What they've done is they've split up all of the special features that they've developed for this Blu-ray.
Wonder where they learned that.
And they have given them to different retail outlets. So in order to collect all of the featurettes out there, you need to actually buy 3 versions of the Blu-ray, and they're all pretty small, they're all pretty slight. They're no more than a couple of minutes long. One of them will have an interview with Zachary Quinto, but then another Blu-ray will have the commentary track, so you don't get everything all in one comprehensive package.
No.
And that, for me, is appalling.
Yeah,
That's appalling.
It's pretty trashy. Particularly,
Paramount, come on!
I hate this!
So I don't necessarily think even huge fans of J.J. Abrams or the Star Trek franchise that he's building should really endeavor to go out there and buy this Blu-ray. This seems to me more like a rental or a download that you can watch over the weekend if you haven't seen the movie already.
Maybe indulge in some adult beverages and or psychotropic drugs and just let this movie wash over you. But you know, one funny thing I realized while looking at the special features for this movie, sometimes the special features can actually make me interested in the film again, because once you start to understand the craft behind the film, you start to maybe feel a little more sympathetic towards the flawed experience that the movie is here.
Everybody tried. I mean, they did try to make something that's going to stand the test of time.
I do love JJ. Like, I do, my heart and my soul. I will follow you anywhere, JJ.
He's a brilliant guy, you know. I love the heart that goes into all of the material. It just doesn't feel intellectual enough.
There has got to be an exception.
None. Such action violates the Prime Directive.
Maybe Star Trek goes to sleep for a little while.
No, it's coming back in, it has to be out by 2015 or 2016 because of the 50th anniversary or something. They're making a new one. They're fast-tracking the whole thing.
All right, well, we'll see what happens.
What they have to do is hear from fans and from people that are into this science fiction genre and want to support great Star Trek movies. Paramount needs to hear from them. Let's see something new. Let's see something that we haven't seen. We don't need to see old Star Trek cast members pop up in cameos. We don't need to see a retelling of Kirk finding his gravitas again. Let's see something that we haven't seen before in this grand, wide-open final frontier of the Star Trek universe.
And I think you also have to let Paramount know that they cannot get away with this kind of crap going forward. You know what? I'm going to give Paramount a 1 out of 10, but I'm going to give the Blu-ray a 3.5.
It's still pretty. It's a 4.5 for me.